So anytime that there's something happening in your local market where people are nervous, create a class or a workshop around it.
Here's some workshop ideas. And just because somebody has hosted one in your area, it's still fair game. There's plenty of business to go around. So don't be, number one, I'm just going to say that right now. Don't not do it because someone else did it. And you're like, well, someone already took that idea. Now I can't do it. That's not true. You're going to attract different people. Okay. Here's some workshop ideas. First time home buyer workshop, first time home sellers. That's a big one. You know, people have bought homes and they've never sold before. So what does that look like? Or how do I sell and how do I buy at the same time, right? So how do I move up in an uncertain market like we're in right now? Because I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of people who are in that target right there that they want to move up. They just don't know what that looks like. Or maybe they want to sell because they have a ton of equity and pay off debt and then buy another house so they have no debt but their mortgage. There are people out there like that because we're dealing with it every day right now. First time investors. We also talk about, Tara loves this, accidental investors. That's a whole nother rabbit trail there. But first time investors are huge. People who want to flip, people who want to purchase a new construction. Maybe they want to purchase new and sell their current house. Maybe they're interested in what short-term, midterm looks like. What does downsizing look like? What does dealing with an estate sale look like, right? And we talked about that during a momentum month where we had the wine and wealth workshop where you brought in a estate planner and just talked about what that looks like and why you need to have this stuff in place. Maybe you have a divorce workshop. Oh, that one's, I don't know. Maybe we
no
have
part of that. Y'all let me know how that goes.
No, this is the thing though, ladies, is especially after COVID, I'm truly like divorce, like how awesome would it be if you hosted as a woman, like a divorce workshop that was that was directed to women about making sure that they are well represented in the sale of their home, right? I think that people like that's how you get people to come to these workshops is you have to go deep. You have to really dive deep into the topic. It can't be just some like blanket, like, I mean, we say here first time home seller, right? But your workshop needs to be something like maximizing the sales price or maximizing your proceeds when selling your first home, right? So that they know exactly what they're getting out of it.
Or how to buy a home after divorce. You don't think people are thinking about that? Like, shoot, my credit's going to be wrecked. I don't know how to do this. What do I need to do? Guess what? I have a workshop for you.
Yeah.
And then Tara just did this one, property tax seminar. Do you want to dive deep on that one? Because I know that you had a pretty good turnout.
So
Or at
y'all,
least give us some options here.
yeah, I'll just give you a really quick once over because I want to be sure that we have time for everything else. But I just did a workshop for my past clients, my farm area, and then it got shared like 100 different places about property taxes. So in Denver, Colorado, we just got our valuations and they skyrocketed and people are freaking scared, right? And anytime that there's something happening in your local market where people are nervous, create a class or a workshop around it. I had about 130 people RSVP. It was raining cats and dogs. We had a tornado warning at the time that the class happened. And we still ended up with almost 70 people in the room for our workshop. So people are excited. This is also one of the ways that you can flex your real estate muscle a little bit without being too salesy, right? Because you're there to serve. And so out of that workshop too far, I've gotten 2 promises of listings that are going to be happening in the next 30 to 60 days. It wasn't even about selling your house, right? It's about being able to be an authority inside of your market